Halloween. If you know me, then you know I like John Carpenter films, from Big Trouble in Little China to The Thing. But somehow Halloween has always escaped my attention. Thought it was just some lame-o slasher film. Well, now it's time to watch it for real. Strap on them safety goggles, we're going in. I'll give the movie credit, not even 10 minutes in and there's nudity and violence. After that is Michael Myers' Jailbreak, which moves the pieces into place for the devastation to unfold. I'm really surprised how quickly he makes an appearance. No slow reveal, no tension, just wham! There he is, walking around town all menacing. However, he's not really subtle. He just stands somewhere in plain sight and then disappears when pursued. He's almost like a ghost in the way Laurie is staring right at him, but somehow he vanishes right before her eyes. Or maybe it's a flub, what do I know? For the most part of the film, it's rather ineffectual how he just stands there in broad daylight. It's not even frightening. However, after nightfall, there are some scenes where his silhouette is just present in the distance, which is way more daunting. Sometimes he appears for a second and then gone. I like the scenes of the Doctor, played by Donald Pleasence, tracking down Myers more than the scenes of Laurie and her friends mooching around whilst Myers stalks them. The Doctor's performance is great. His fear and his stories are initially more interesting than Myers' Where's Wally appearances, but quickly that's what the film is all about. It's those moments that send shivers down my spine though. Of the many problems, there's a lot of unrealistic elements that for me drain moments, just stuff that doesn't make any sense. The Doctor must have spent about an hour standing outside the Myers house before he notices the car Myers stole at the start of the film and decides to do something. Like, what was he doing this whole time? The film has its brief, atmospheric, tense moments, but it's often ruined by, in my opinion, frankly silly deaths or comedic body placement. Like in the few seconds it took Laurie to get up the stairs, Myers had enough time to run off and get a fucking tombstone and place it on the bed? What? The scene where Myers stabs a guy and somehow does such a good job that his body is stuck to the wall like a foot off the ground and held in place with just a kitchen knife, it's impossible. But the short segments of Myers staring curiously at the body afterwards is an insight into his mind. No remorse, no regrets, just murderous intent. Myers as a figure is the glue that holds the movie together, next to Jason Voorhees, one of the most intimidating figures on appearance alone. The film has its scary parts, but it feels like squandered potential to me.